fun.
Yes. Okay, we are live, Sharon.
Hi, how is everybody doing? I
So
hope you.
we're doing this quick live and it's recorded, so I could use this in our marketing and in our documentation. More, that's the most important, because people need to see the flow of how you create this. And what's
What are we
crazy,
creating?
we're gonna go over that, but what's crazy is this is, I think personally, like the only way to securely use this technology without having any potential security problems because it's fully isolated within the machine. And I spent a lot of time looking at CloudBot and doing it locally, and it was really hard. Or what's it called now? OpenClaw. And the setup's hard. And so I wanted to make it easy, so we created this integration. But today we are going to look at the next evolution of that integration. Um, Sharon, since you're like all up in the news, can you tell people like what happened in the last like few days with this whole thing, and then talk about like your own project because you're like down the rabbit hole yourself.
That's true. So yeah, I mean everybody's going crazy building stuff around it. It's basically yeah, we're growing a little agent society now with OpenClaw. Yeah, people can now have their agents or control their agents from their devices, iPad, iPhone, from your desktop too. It connects with a messenger app, and yeah, that just opens up a couple of I don't know possibilities. I would say this new open source project. Yeah, it's a very cool idea, and you can just kind of now you can deploy agents at scale. I think that's the most fascinating part, how fast you can deploy little helpers that can do all kinds of stuff for you, right? I think sky is the limit here, right, Ross? Because you can do so many things. That's why I think it's very important for everybody to play with this, because you're going to have your this is now the point where you can really do a custom AI workflow that's tuned to you, that's personalized to your use case, and also your data and everything. You can give it a personality, you can give it your information. I just love it. These markdown files are making it really easy. Also good to it's very cool. You can understand it very easy with
You know
these
what's
markdown
interesting
files.
for me, Sharon, that I find pretty cool? You know how there's like RAG?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's super interesting how to combat this infinite memory,
Mm-hmm.
what's happening is it's literally creating markdown files for memories. It's like the craziest thing. It's like turning your entire business into markdown files.
This is so cool.
So everyone who has machine, if you don't have machine, like what are you waiting for? Go get machine. If you don't know how to get there, reach out to TSI_org and we can help you. But for now, Sharon, can you enable the
Hmm.
message channel and can you do it for 3 hours?
Yes, of course. But this doesn't matter, right? Because it goes to sleep, but it always wakes up, right? So
It's
it
true.
doesn't really matter what we. Okay.
But if you're going on like, let's say something and you want it to just stay active on,
Yeah, you don't want it to go off.
you could do that.
Yeah. Okay.
So hit enable and this will kickstart the entire process.
So how did we get into it? We click basically on new worker on the machine UI, super simple, and then we hit messaging. And you can give your little worker a name, um, and it's quite simple.
Yeah, and this process takes 2 minutes, but here's the thing, it's running like 50 commands right now. It's crazy.
Hmm. There you go. We're already ready.
Now, one thing that's cool that right off the bat is if you don't put your API key, it still works. And that's one of the craziest things I think about the machine integration. Because
I didn't
normally,
understand that. Say that again.
so right now, if you let machine choose the model for you,
Mhm.
you don't have to pay.
You don't have to pay. Okay.
But if you want to change the model, then you can get a machine code API key. But what's cool is just with your machine subscription, you can just turn it on and it just works.
Okay.
Like when you've been using it, Sharon, you've been talking to our intelligent routing. What that means is when you say something that requires Sonic, we'll choose it. But when you say something like, hi, you don't need Sonic. So we intelligently route you, and by you doing it this way, it's included with what you have with machine. No additional cost incurred, which is insane. And so if you go now, if you click machine CLI, Sharon, you're going to start to see more models. It's at the top, yeah. So first one is Haiku, and we're going to have all of them.
But I don't see anything. It's clicked. Where do I see models now? What do I got to
So
do?
you don't see a model because you don't have a key.
Okay.
When you put a key in for machine code, it'll work.
Can I just get one?
Not right now, but yes.
Oh,
It's not out yet. Right now, all we offer is for you to upgrade to Haiku, and you can use machine code to do that.
okay.
Now, we don't support WhatsApp yet because it's very complicated. Do you know what it requires, Sharon?
Um,
You actually know why it's complicated? Because this is very interesting, actually.
I mean, I think security wise, encryption. I mean, but Telegram also has.
Yeah, but who owns it? Let's go.
WhatsApp, is it not Meta? I don't know who owns it. Well, who
Right.
owns it?
What does Meta have? The Meta Business API. And that's not the same as the regular one.
I don't know.
I'm telling you.
The face?
Why it's not as easy to connect WhatsApp. It is easy to connect Discord.
Okay.
Telegram is the easiest.
I've just done Telegram so far.
And what's cool is all you do is put the bot token here in Telegram, where in the machine, and it will literally send that and take it.
So you want me to grab it or what?
No.
It's already there, right? Yeah.
No, it's not there. But scroll down. That's okay. We're just going over how the new buttons. So this.
Oh, this is not my old one. This is a new one. I'm like, I already set it up. Okay, I'm sorry.
Your
This is
old
a new one.
Now, Sharon, you develop with the terminal all the time. Do you know the difference between the true terminal, the green, versus the console?
No.
So
no idea.
The console is good for like small commands, like OpenClaw agent list my agents, right? But if you were to do like OpenClaw setup or OpenClaw pairing, it would time out, Sharon, because Vercel has a timeout. When you do Open Machine Terminal, the green button, it is literally the same exact thing as SSHing into a virtual private server.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And so you can run all the commands. And also, thanks to you, our terminal is way better.
Okay.
And upgrading OpenClaw now is possible with a button by hitting upgrade, which did not exist like 24 hours ago.
That's
and
cool.
Restart Gateway and Start Gateway are new buttons that are there in case something goes wrong. Just like Wake. So the Wake button is there in case our autonomous code does not wake up your sandbox.
So okay, the console is like just command line. You can do a couple of things, but not the real terminal. I understand.
No, because it needs a real terminal. It needs SSH.
Okay.
Hold on one second. Okay. Now, before, there was like this issue that when you hit refresh link, it didn't, but that is now fixed. So now I want you to take us to MachineClaw, the OpenClaw gateway.
So don't we have to, can I just use this URL or what do you want me to do?
Open gateway URL.
Okay.
It's the white button. Yep, and take us with you once it's open. We're gonna see like it's a new instance, so we're gonna have to do some like quick setup. Okay. So disconnected pairing required. Do you know what this means, Sharon? In OpenClaw?
What's the command? Well, you just have to start it, but I don't know the command right now.
No, that's not it. Nick, click it. Let's see what you get. Does it say the same thing?
Click what?
Scroll down and click the white button.
Open gateway?
Yeah, and see if it opens. Should
I mean,
open.
for me, I did it through SSH in in VPS, right? I
So,
mean,
exactly. So what this
Yeah.
means for everyone out there that's like using OpenClaw and they're like, what's this error mean? This error means the
Just have-
device you're using has not been paired
yeah.
with OpenClaw. And so to solve this, take us back to machine, please.
So normally I would have to just run commands in the terminal, but we don't have to do that, correct?
Correct. We are not going to run commands. That is not what we're going to do.
Okay. So,
So take us back, and then we're going to
yeah, sorry. So what do we do? Get
hit
fresh URL?
we're going to hit auto approve pairing.
Okay.
This is going to use AI to approve for you. So AI is going to run commands against your instance and approve your device.
Okay.
You know why I love this feature? Because let's say you have 4 devices, right?
Mhm.
It's like 5 commands and then 2 restarts to make this work.
Okay.
And we're using the AI in machine to figure out what's the best way to do that in one command.
Mm. So, and is this already the URL or do we have to get a fresh URL now?
Nope, that is the URL. But the
Okay.
best way to open it is to hit Open Gateway. Why? Because if you look at the URL, in case you forget, there's an authorization key on the URL. You hit it?
I see it, yeah. What is start gateway? That's just getting it started, but it's already open, right?
Great. Now go back to your OpenClaw, and guess what? Like magic, it just works. Auto pairing is a success,
Yep.
and your health is okay.
Yeah.
And you know it worked because you say hello, and it
Mhm.
responds.
Okay. Want me to do that now?
I do. Do it right now. If you're waiting for Christmas,
Yeah, it's basically a 3-click start. Whereas if you do it whatever locally or you do it,
like you are sugarcoating it. Tell the people what you went through to get to this phase versus how it was now. You did it both ways. You know the difference.
oh yeah. So the other way definitely takes about at least a half an hour, I would say. To get to the point. I mean, so configuration and so, okay, I'm adding that in. That's probably going to take, so the whole setup is probably going to take 2 hours with configuring like one skill and, your identity and tools and stuff, right? About 2 hours.
And then you have to actually virtualize a server and know how to SSH and learn that. Like,
Oh yeah, you
Sharon,
have to do those things.
I
Yeah.
do play pretend right now, Sharon.
Mm-hmm.
You need to roll back time about 2.5 years ago when you knew none of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're on Twitter scrolling and you're like, what's this cool thing called OpenClaw?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the barrier is for that Sharon? Not this Sharon. You have to roll back time. Think of every other person that's not you that did this for 2 years. Think of the person that's on Twitter scrolling and they're like, what's an OpenClaw?
Yeah, that's hard. That's a little bit stressful. I mean, you can go through step-by-step guides. I mean, many were friendly, but it would take you a couple of hours, right? It's not beginner stuff. It'll take you a couple hours. You could make it happen, but it's going to take you a couple hours and some headache. Yeah, a couple of headaches or one big headache along the way.
Outside of being like slightly biased because like you use our stuff, would you not agree that it's like a wild difference using it here than doing it the regular way if you just learned about it today?
Yeah, you would have access to it right away, without the headache, right? I
Yeah.
mean, that's just, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, people that are running it locally, they don't have to pay a dime, but they do have to buy hardware, right? So that's a downside.
Now,
If you're running it in the VPS, you have to pay for that, right? So $12, and the more skills you add, the more memory you need, which would add up. So if you would want to run a couple of skills and you use, like VPS, like I was using DigitalOcean, for example, using, cloud, the cloud computer, then you would be probably paying $30 or so a month, right?
well,
To get and you would have to configure it all by yourself.
yeah.
You would have to set it all up by yourself and make changes, and what we're about to experience, you would not have also. So you wouldn't even have that. You
Also,
would have to
let's say
set all of that up.
let's say you do make skills and you're using it and you're doing things. Like machine will scale this machine, this virtual machine. It'll scale it for you.
It'll scale automatically.
Automatically.
And also the updates are automatically. I mean, you just don't have to worry about all that stuff that has to happen in the terminal, right? You don't have to worry about all of that. You just click buttons. Whereas I have to run real commands, sit there and wait, install packages, dependent, you know what I mean? And that's crazy. And we were talking about the file thing because you have to even put your files into the terminal, which is just super weird for some people. It's just weird. So this is the difference between day and night, I would say.
When I first used it, I was like, make me a file called happy.md and put a poem in it. And then I'm like, where's that file? And it's like, oh, it's in my computer.
Okay,
I'm like,
great.
where, like, how do I get it? And it's like, oh, here's a link, localhost. I'm like,
Great.
I can't click that. Like, you have to know. I can't click that. And then it's like, oh, you're right. We should upload it to an upload service. And I'm like, right there, I'm like, okay, we've got a problem.
Yeah.
Because, like, in this UI right now, I will give you 5 seconds. No, 10 seconds. Show me where I can see a file my agent made. Right here. Look. See if it exists. Because I don't think it does. Look around. See if you can find
sessions, instances, channels go.
Tell the AI, say, make me a file called happy.md and put a poem in there. And then show me where that is. Find it in the UI for me, please. Because I can't find it.
What did you say? What was the last thing you wanted me to say? I didn't understand.
Say again?
Say it. I didn't hear the last couple words.
There'll be a file called happy.md and put a poem in there. That's it. That's fine.
Okay. So it also has the tool. What does it have? Basic tool set. What do? There was an update now. So what did they change? Because I didn't do the update yet. What's happening with new OpenClaw?
So you can do the update in a minute, but new OpenClaw is basically it adds the ability for sub agents in the UI.
Okay, in the UI. Okay, that's the update.
But see right here where it said write, hit view. What do you see? Okay, see how it's like not useful?
No, it's not useful. Nothing there.
Now go to my website where it's like that workspace.
Oh yeah, you got to see it too. There you go.
Now go to home.
Where's home? Here.
Top left. Go to files.
Files. Where? There.
Click your agent.
This is so cute.
Now, do you notice that
Here we
there's
go.
stuff here?
Here. Where's the happy MD?
You got to ask that person, like, where did you paste it?
Where did you paste it? So
You got to tell it to save it in my files. And then here, like, see post to Beehive? It's here. You can click it.
where do you see? Oh, here. Where?
So if you click that post to Beehive, that's like it opens. And you can actually.
I don't. Oh,
here.
I'm sorry. I'm here. I was here. I'm over here. So let me go back. You were in the here. Post to be here. This.
And you got to take me with you.
Oh, here.
Yeah, okay. So see, you can click that, and these are openable. See? That's your skill that you made. Now X out of that, and you could download it. So let's say you want that, you could download it.
Share it with somebody. Work on. Do changes. Whatever. But I can. I can do changes here, right?
No, here.
No. Okay.
You can ask the agent to do changes, and we will
Okay.
have a button to let you do changes here. You can also hit refresh to change, like, to refresh if you're adding like new stuff, and then go back to home.
Home. This is so cute.
So you can hit new agent actually, and it'll make you your first sub agent, but you can't do it yet. So in order to do that, you have to go and update it. So let's go do that. Let's go learn how to update it. Nick, that's what you have to do. Update.
Do I have to also?
Yeah. So go to the UI of machine and hit update OpenClaw.
I'm so
Now-
confused because I did it with the other one already, and I'm like, I already did it, but I didn't.
That's called a
So-
smoke test to make sure this is going to work. Now, while we wait for 2 minutes, I want you, in your own opinion, because like I've been working really hard on the code, so I really don't have an opinion. As much as like you want me to, I don't. But you've been looking at this from a different perspective. Like, why is this important, and why is what I'm building important from your perspective? Like, it's not really a salesy thing. I want your honest opinion, because like I'm the other side. I'm the building of this. You're the using of this.
Well, you're making it accessible. You're making it easier to use. And yeah, that's basically what it is. And you're also, I would say, since you have this UI that you built, you created a management system, I would say. Right? So it's just easier to oversee and manage and interact with the agents, right? Because if you're just, let's say, if you're just using it, from Telegram or so, you don't have this UI experience, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. It just depends on what your use case is, right? If you're really just looking for basic automation and you want to control it a bit from your phone when you're on the go, that's cool. But you just have a nice little management system, right? So it's just easier to, as we just saw, access files and move them around. And also understand what we have and what we're messing with. You can't do that.
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you, to be honest, I was not about to like integrate it. Like I just wasn't. Like I know, you know, we both know that machine's more powerful than OpenClaw. It could just do more.
Yeah.
But I did it because I think it's interesting to have this like thing work together with like 5-6 agents. And by the way, anyone who's messaging, I did post the actual link. It is 100% free to use the link. You just need an OpenClaw subscription, not subscription, OpenClaw deployment that actually is working to use my link. You have to have it already working for my link to work. So if you're using Machine Claw, like State, you can just grab that link and you can use it immediately. We are going to have a better link. This link is trash. It's just for like testing. It's going to be like missioncontrol.myapps.ai will be the real link when it's done. Right now, it's not. We're just testing. We are trying new stuff, and Sharon's always down to try new things. So that's what we're doing.
I'm the crazy one, yeah.
Did you hit update OpenClaw, Sharon?
Yeah, it's ready. Yep, it's
Okay.
it's ready to go.
Do a restart gateway. Nick, you did it too? Upgrade.
I did that.
All right, restart gateway.
Okay.
Restart gateway.
I mean, the cool thing is that people can learn agents in a very simple manner, in a very simple way.
Well, I
Yeah.
think one of the things OpenClaw did, Sharon, is illuminate the idea that you can have 10 agents working at the same time. Like you can just do that.
Yeah, it's true. And I can also, what I want to also do is control my local agents. Cause at the moment, it's like email, right? So I have to then, I mean, there's nothing wrong with sending emails back and forth, but controlling it from my phone easily, it's a cool connector, I find. So, and it's a cool way for people to learn agents, I find.
I like it. I just feel like, so this is going to be a hot take, obviously. But like I told you privately in our conversation, I think this is more monumental than the MCP craze,
Mm-hmm.
but less monumental for people that are like I won't give names, and if this person is watching this, here you're gonna if this person is watching this, welcome to the machine family. And no, I'm not talking about you. I am a little bit, but it's in a good way. I had some customers recently subscribe, and they were under the impression, Sharon, get this, that OpenClaw would just do everything right away. You just tell it like connect to my thing and it will do it. And so when they tried machine and they just didn't use OpenClaw and they just used machine directly, they were like, oh, this does it. Why doesn't OpenClaw? And I'm like, well, that's the difference. And that's the segue into our next little Sharon spot of knowledge. I want you to tell the people the difference from using something commercial versus open source. Like, what do you have to deal with? Because that is the thing I had to explain.
Yeah.
And mind you, Sharon, you write code. So if you call me and you're like, this is broken in this public repo, you already know I'm going to tell you, like, fix it because it's open source. Like, what do you want to do here?
Yeah, exactly.
For the recording, what's the difference between using machine, a commercial application, versus using OpenClaw?
Well, I mean, OpenClaw is open source, which means that the code is basically open for everyone to read and use, right? And adjust and modify and play around with. But it's free, right? I mean, it's open source doesn't mean free, but it does mean free. It does mean free in some cases. Depends on the perspective. But it's not set up for you. It's like you're getting the raw thing because you can do all kinds of stuff with it. You can build your own things. You just got to look at the license, right? But you can just create all kinds of fun stuff. What machine is now, right? So Ross integrated open source code to make this for us, which is then, I mean, it's closed source is basically ease of use. It's just way easier. You don't have to set it up yourself, and that will just cost something. But it's not like OpenClaw after setup is free because you have to pay for infra, right? You got to pay for the LLM cost. And if you're using APIs because you're setting up workflows, you have to pay for that too. So it's basically, the code is for you to use for your own how do you want to say, for your own fun, and you can make what you can make out of it, right? Sky is the limit there. Everybody's free to then use it and do something with it and modify it and play around with it.
When you have a problem, are you cool?
Oh
you
gosh, yeah, there's no support.
what do
There's
you
no
do?
support.
Try to figure it out, or do you
You have
actually
to.
open an issue? Do you open issues?
Well, I've opened issues in the past. Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Have they got answered?
Well, I've only opened issues for Comfy. I've never opened issue. Oh, and for Factory AI, I open a lot of issues. Yeah, they are answered.
Did they get answered? That's
Yeah.
cool.
But Factory is basically, is paid. It's a paid. It's not open source, but I can do issues.
I mean, GitHub issues. Have you ever left a GitHub issue?
Yes, I have.
And how has it got answered?
Well, I mean, the Comfy ones, usually some might get answered after 10 weeks.
The answer?
It's after 10 weeks, maybe, but it's not like you're not getting, it's like if they want to answer, they answer. And if they don't want to answer, they won't. And it's not like they're there. There's no support. Let's just put it
It's
that
true.
way. Bottom
I
line,
just
no
feel like
support.
People generally, and this is my opinion, I feel like don't go on GitHub
No,
and actually open issues.
they don't, but I do because I'm on GitHub, right?
And
That's
I'll
one of my
be honest, like, yeah, it's kind of. We'll see. Nick, do you open issues? Have you ever opened an issue when you found a problem?
Rarely.
On GitHub?
Yeah, rarely.
Rarely? I think it's interesting because there's a lot of people that look at Comfy, so they have to get through thousands of issues.
Yeah, those poor guys.
But I think it's worth putting issues. Like, you know what's funny? I was on OpenClaw yesterday reading like issues, and he answered one of them, right?
Mhm.
And like the owner or creator. And then the guy, you know what he said? He's like, "Thank you so much for your answer." He's like, "But you now have 2,999 left. Go answer those."
Oh my gosh.
And that's the thing. If you go to OpenClaw, it's got 3,000 issues. You know what I've been doing?
You've been grabbing some and fixing them.
I've been grabbing those issues and fixing them in the machine version to make it safe, to make sure that it is exactly what you expect it to do, and to make sure you don't need to be an engineer to launch this thing.
Mm-hmm. And that's very important because we need more people using this, understanding this, and just, make AI work for them, right? Because that's the beauty of OpenClaw now. You can really look inside the brain, right? And just play around, which is cool. And yeah, it might not be for everyone, but if you want something really cool, custom to your use case, then I think OpenClaw is fun to work with. But you're right. I mean, machine is just more powerful, of course.
I mean, I
It's
side by
different, yeah.
Sharon. I'm like, here's a prompt, go machine, here's the prompt. And it was simple, right? I did not get crazy. I just said, make me a simple HTML of, a demo website. And right away, I found immediate differences. First, machine's like, here's a link, shut up, go visit it. And then OpenClaw's like, I can't give you a link. I'm trying, but I can't. And it's funny because it could if it tried harder, but it's like a lot of things to go through. Whereas machine did it literally 30 seconds and was like, here you go. Go away.
Next. Yeah.
And but then there's other sides of this story, Sharon. You know what the other side is?
No, tell us about
I
it.
can tell you. So let's say I'm not in the USA.
Mhm.
I'm in Africa, somewhere where internet is sparse. You know what's crazy? I can use OpenClaw. Do you know why?
Why?
Because Telegram and Facebook makes it available at near zero latency and barely any internet connection. So if I
That's
have
cool.
barely any internet and horrible latency, and I could use OpenClaw in a rural part of Africa, where
Wow.
that is a use case.
I
that
haven't
most
even thought
people
about
don't think
that.
of this.
I haven't even thought about that.
I
See?
know, but think about it.
Yes, because of course. Yeah, it makes so much sense. That's really
So
cool.
when there's a push for everyone in the world to have access
Mm,
to AI, OpenClaw is part of solving this problem. Are they solving it great? No. Are they solving
okay.
it with security? No. Are they solving it at a basic level? Yes.
That is so awesome. I told you.
Isn't that
The
interesting?
first post, right after Andrew McCarthy posted this and that and this, I'm like, the only thing that really matters is that you can deploy
Valid
at
argument.
scale easily.
Like it's
That's
not as powerful
so
as
cool.
a machine. I get that. But if you're like in a place where there's no internet and you message Telegram and you're like, yo,
Yo.
what is this plant? Can I eat it? And it's like, no, don't eat it. That's huge.
That is so huge. Yeah.
Like
That
people,
is so huge.
like
Yeah.
we're out here being like, connect to my Gmail, email all my clients. And then there's people at the other side of the planet in Africa that are like, I can't even get a signal.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's about like understanding why this is important. No, it's not important because it's better than any AI out there. Like I can tell you it's not better than machine. But machine can't run with barely any internet connection in a rural part of Africa. That's crazy.
Isn't this wild? I mean, this
And
is the
no one
thing.
talks about this
No
part.
one talks about that
the
part.
other thing.
Wow. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for me, why I build is for that. That is the reason. To
That's
make it
really
easier.
cool.
So when I think about like someone in a rural part of Africa,
Reducing friction.
I
Yeah.
need to take away all commands because you think they have an internet connection for terminal? Stop it.
And it's probably, I guess many are using free chat GPT, but what they can't do is really do these connections and all that stuff, right? So
Yeah,
really
but on top of that, Sharon, ChatGPT probably doesn't even work in rural Africa. You need WhatsApp because that's the thing.
yeah,
That's the communication of the world, or
Yeah.
Telegram,
yeah,
Discord.
yeah.
They don't have stable connections to run insane apps like ChatGPT or
It's
machine.
wild. Yeah. That's so cool.
And
Yeah.
no, me and you don't connect with that because we're here in the USA, but it doesn't mean
It doesn't mean yes, but but that's cool. I wasn't even aware, of course. Telegram works everywhere. Yeah.
like why is Telegram popular, Sharon? Because it works everywhere.
Works everywhere.
It
Yeah.
works in a basement with no internet.
Yeah.
Really bad
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah.
And so you can send it, right, from Telegram, bad internet, to amazing internet inside of a sandbox, Sharon.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we do it. Because cloud is better.
It is, yeah.
Like, I don't want the agent, like, I don't know about you or Nick, but, like, do you want an agent on your computer? Like, messing with your files, potentially deleting windows? That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
Well,
I don't
no, you would have to give it
zero.
its own environment.
You have to.
You have to give it its own environment, and that's the reason why people are buying these Mac Minis, right? And
Yes. But, like, even then, I don't want to, like, if my Mac Mini crashes, have no agents anymore. Like, people think, go out and buy a $700, $600. But, like, things happen.
things happen all the time. Machines break. I don't know if they're made. I mean, I know that Apple products are really good.
Also, Sharon,
But can they? How durable are they if they run 7 days a week, 24/7? Because these products are consumer products. This is not. Maybe it is industry level, but you know what I mean, Ross? I mean, what are your thoughts on that? Apple is really good, but what do you do with a little desktop? Is it made for that? These little mini desktops to run 24/7?
So the Mac Mini that you buy at Apple, it's not an enterprise level thing.
No.
But like also it's a waste of money to give it to OpenClaw. Like if you're gonna buy a Mac Mini, use it. Like Nick has a Mac Mini. He uses it. It's a good computer. Don't waste your money virtualizing some little project on a Mac. You don't need to.
A Raspberry Pi is probably just too little. Or would that be enough? I don't know.
actually, a Raspberry Pi in 2026 is enough to run it if you're running it in the cloud.
Yeah.
But again, the problem is not the hardware that it can run it or not. The problem is hardware dies eventually.
I know,
Right.
but some people just want their private stuff, right? If someone, so listen, if someone has their own little LLM studio set up, they can just connect it easily and then use it at home, right? But I'm
Yeah.
just not set up like that. I don't have any LLMs running locally. I don't have a GPU, so for me, that's where it would be very useful, because then I could just use my own infra and then I don't pay.
Yeah, but people like waking up in the morning and buying a Mac Mini to do this is not useful.
No, that's not useful. I mean, that's just, I laughed. I'm like, yeah, you do your Mac Mini, I'll go to DigitalOcean.
Okay, so now is like the hardest part, arguably, but it's easy. You're going to do this off screen because like you can't really show this, but go to BotFather and make Telegram.
You want me to do that? Okay, now? Okay.
You're going to do it too. So you're going to message BotFather and say / new bot.
No, I hate that. Just because my phone is always so wonky. So where do I? Oh, I got to open this. No, where is this message? Where's the Telegram thing? What did you just say? What do I have to do?
Go to Telegram.
No, I know what to do there, but where is this connector? Where's the button?
In your phone.
No, I know that, but didn't Machine have a button too?
Yeah, you got to scroll up.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I know. Okay.
/ new bot here. All right, so now we're at the part that puts everything together in Telegram. So you have to go to BotFather, which I think is hilarious, and you have to do new bot, and you have to make a bot. And this bot is going to give you a key, and that key needs to go here. So you got to be the assistant, basically, and you have to email the key you get from BotFather to yourself. So you get the key. But I'll tell you, like, for real, Sharon, I was not about to do this. I did it because I'm
Good
like,
that you did.
I said, if my people, my customers are going to be doing this, let me make it easier. That was the thought process. Like, if you, Sharon, a customer, is going to go to DigitalOcean, which is a partner, I have no, animosity, but you don't need to pay them $15 or $20. You just don't.
Oh, this time it worked. Oh, I'm so happy. Yes, I heard you. Yep, true. It worked first try. I'm so happy.
You picked a good name?
No, the copy function worked at first try. I'm so happy.
Wow.
This time it worked right away. I'm very happy. No, but you're right. Of course. I mean, it's good that you solved this problem because you saw the need for it, and I think this is a very, very important step forward, even if people don't want to believe it and they believe that people are not going to be talking about Claudebot in 2 weeks. But when you see what Ross was speaking about and what he has built, of course, people might not be talking about it anymore, but they're going to be building stuff with it. And that's what counts. It's like, that's why I said this is a MCP moment. It's here to stay. And you said it's even more groundbreaking than MCP, which is crazy. Everybody's using MCPs now, right? A year later. It was November.
So it's not that it's more crazy. It's that people, like average, everyday people, you say MCP and they're like, is that a disease? Like, they don't know what it is. It sounds like an illness.
It's
Like,
so
I have
funny.
MCP. No one knows what this means. And then you say model context protocol, and they're like, what? And so at the end of the day, go back to Machine just so I can show you. Like,
Yeah, wait a minute, I'm doing the bot token right now. Oh, but I'm good now. I think I should be good. It doesn't show, right? It stays hidden, does it?
Correct.
Okay.
You got the pairing code?
Let's see. What pairing code? I got the bot token. Oh, I need the pairing code too.
You got to wait for it to generate. Wait. Scroll down. It's doing it.
Is it doing it automatically? I don't have to do anything
Scroll
else.
up. It says.
Oh yeah, it's gonna come in a moment. Yeah, you're right.
So once I get the
Wait.
key,
Put it there. Bot token. Scroll down. No, up. Right there. Above. Yeah. No, you gotta put it above it. There. So once it actually saves it, it did. Now you gotta restart gateway. Scroll down.
And oh yeah, restart gateway.
But what I mean, Sharon, is like MCP moment. It's like the metaphor. If a tree falls in the forest and no one's there, who hears it? Sharon. Nobody hears it, Sharon. So no one cares because they don't know about it.
Yeah.
But when you tell machine, you're like, hey machine, connect my Gmail, it uses MCP to do this. But like, you don't have to learn about MCP for that to work.
I mean, I do because I am going to build my own MCPs, right? So for me, yes.
But
that's the engine. That's a developer mindset.
Even you, Sharon, you have to disconnect yourself because a customer of yours does not have developer knowledge.
Well, yes, I'm just saying if I were to build a certain type of tool, I would have an MCP so that people can have their agents dock onto my application easy. You know what I mean?
So my point is that you're not going to have in your documentation what MCPs are.
Oh gosh, nobody cares. Yeah, you're right. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about
nobody
that.
cares. That's why it's perceived as like not like sort of.
You're right.
But
same will be with OpenClaw probably, right? At some point, people are not going to care because, I mean, what people are going to care about is the Molt book and all that. But, it's just going to be used, right? It's going to be used just like MCP. MCP was also open source, right? Open protocol from Anthropic. They released it.
The one difference is MCP never lets you use Telegram. That's what's different.
Yeah, that's true.
Telegram it so you can communicate with it without any friction.
I don't have to reopen the gateway. It's open anyway.
No, so you just have to restart gateway. Did you do that?
I think didn't I do restart? Yeah.
So if you did, message your bot, and it should give you a pairing code. Same with you, Nick. Did you do it?
In Telegram, yeah.
Okay. Did it?
This is this API key.
Yeah.
Here.
Yep, and you hit connect.
And nothing.
Yep, there we go. I got it.
I'll go again.
Where do I have to put it here? Enter pairing code.
Oh, and after you do it, you just restart gateway.
I can show that on stream, right? Who cares about the pairing?
Yeah, no one cares about your pairing code because they can't use it.
Yeah.
I mean, they could try. It just wouldn't work.
It just went. So I'm gonna. Did I get good stuff, Timmy?
Yeah.
Good.
So now, it should answer you on Telegram. Does it answer you?
I love it when my child just trusts me and just says, "Get some snacks. I don't care, whatever."
Because unlike AI, you actually have persistent memory and you know what snacks he likes.
Say it again. Persistent memory. What?
As a human, you have persistent memory, so you know what snacks he likes. Not like AI, who would be like, "What snack do you like?"
But you could. Okay, that would be easy little custom thing there that you can train. Give your AI. All its every snack you love and let it save it and then it can buy it for you.
So now when you message it on Telegram, it works?
Mine works, yeah. Oh, well, let me say hi. Hello. Hi, how can I help you today?
Great. So
Can you wait a minute? Can you set up web search? What did you set up? What web scrape do you like? What do you
I just gave it a fire crawl API key, and I was like, go.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Or,
Hey,
sh-
open gateway.
or shall I do Tavily?
Now message Telegram. Say hi. Tavali is really good. Probably
Right? And I get
my favorite right now. And it's not my favorite because it's the only one not being sued. It's my favorite because it's really good.
create daily.
Okay.
I want a news roundup.
Link.
Wait a minute.
It's like a link.
AI news roundup.
Say hi.
AI news roundup.
Hold on 1 second, Jerry.
No, don't worry. I'm just doing something and send to me every morning at 6 a.m.
You know Wheel of Fortune, Sharon?
At 6 a.m. Yes.
Do they have that in Germany?
Yes. Glücksrad.
You know the blonde that hits the buttons?
Uh-huh.
You are the Vanna White for our presentation right now.
You are so funny. Okay, I'll take it. I love that.
You're the hit the buttons and review.
Oh my gosh, hilarious.
Here. Pairing code.
Oh, they changed their UI. Tavily changed their UI. I like it.
Oh.
Yeah, they change it so fast. It's wild how fast.
Tavily is really cool. I really do love Tavily.
Yeah, but I'm saying they keep changing their UI. I like it. I'm just going to use the same. Oh, I'm really good with free credits. I'm just telling you guys, it's so worth it because my agent is running, right? And it doesn't really use much.
Now, what I would say is, hey, can you create a new skill and activate that skill that uses Tavali to do web search, and then I would give it the docs from Tavali to make the skill. That is my go-to.
Yeah, I like doing. Yeah, that's really cool. But can it not just read the docs? No, you give it to it.
You gotta give it to the doc. Yeah, give it the docs. It's better.
Do you give it as MD file? Do you put it somewhere? Yeah, and then
I just copy and paste it right into a chat.
Okay. Also, I'm thinking.
Did you do it?
What did I want to ask? No, I forgot. Now I lost it.
Over here?
No, in your phone. Okay. Let's see if Nick followed directions. Look, Nick.
He did.
Yeah, it's in Telegram now. You could literally talk to it anytime now. Isn't that
Hilarious.
crazy?
Hilarious.
What do you think about it? What's your opinion? You now just did it. This is OpenClaw. What do you think?
It's super accessible. It's like nice.
Isn't it? Mm.
It really is.
Machine, you know?
But your opinion matters because this is your first time seeing it. Like, tell the people, get in the microphone. Like, what do you think? Now, come here.
Well,
He's like,
He's so nervous.
he's so adorable. He doesn't have to be nervous.
Honestly, in like 2 sentences, what do you think? Because
yeah,
you're seeing it for the first time ever.
it was definitely very easy to set up. And now that I'm actually able to like
Here.
communicate it with on my phone.
But what do you think? Like, what do you think of the whole thing? Now you're seeing it for what it is. Because until today, you have not actually tried it. This is the first time.
I know.
Go to the
And
party room.
I'm a Telegram person.
I know, but like, what do you think of the whole idea? The idea that you create this thing and you talk about Telegram with no Wi-Fi or barely Wi-Fi, and it can do things for you. What is your like real Nick first time opinion?
It's honestly really cool.
Like, think of Albania. How cool would it be to have like no service in Albania and be able to chat with this? How crazy is that?
Well, hopefully that's not the case. There's like Wi-Fi and like forms of like really good connection. But I definitely think it's really nice and having this like seamless.
Like, you talk to it right now, it's gonna answer.
Yeah.
It should say typing. I love the typing. For me, the typing thing is the funniest thing.
Well, I know that Sharon mentioned earlier once. She was like,
Oh, Sharon, click the file cabinet. Look.
where she said, I like.
Yeah, I love that. That's so cool. Oh my gosh.
Like,
Now we're acting like little kids. Oh my gosh. But where's my other agent? Where's the other one? Why do I only have one? I have two.
It's like once your day is done and having that ability just to go on your phone and actually like
Right?
continue.
It's crazy.
Yes.
Is really
That's what's interesting about
That's so cool. I was in bed and I'm like,
cool. It's that you can literally just open Telegram and be like, "So," like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
it's so cool. Oh, it has
Now,
a remote
now
MCP
that
here.
you updated, go back to home and make a new agent, and you'll have a new lobster.
But I thought I had two already.
No, we didn't make a second lobster yet. Go to home.
Oh,
Hit
okay.
We waited until the update.
Okay.
So now you just go to the URL, like the mission control,
Yes. Oh, wait a minute.
and then hit new agent, and it'll work.
Home.
And yeah, we're gonna end right when she does new agent, and then we'll do like another deep dive on how to customize your agent in a future.
Oh, I do have to create it twice, even though.
Go to the UI.
Oh, I'm already here.
Yeah, now hit new agent.
I already did.
Okay, now go to office. You should see the second one.
Okay, but does it have the brain of?
Look, I see two.
Yeah, but does it have the brain?
Of course.
Which one? The bot that I just created.
New
Right.
agent is the new agent. That's the new lobster. You can have up to 8 lobsters in here at the same time, and then the rest of the lobsters are going to be in the waiting room until I make new desks. You know, it's a work in progress. This is the first time I'm seeing another human being use this besides me.
But the question is now is I don't get it. So oops. I gotta get used to this stuff. What I don't understand is how do I connect the agent that I just built with the crab? How do I give it a character? How do I give it the personality that I just created?
Oh, I mean, you can literally tell it in AI. Like, just tell it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, wait a minute. How do I, new agent, how do I do this? Oh, view, send chat. So I tell it.
Like, how you can tell it how it should be right here. You could say you should be like this, and it'll be like that.
Yeah, but does it automatically connect to the new agent that I just made? That's
Yes,
my question.
yes,
Okay.
But
Okay.
it
So
has
that's
personality.
okay. Well, it doesn't have a personality. Yeah, that was dumb said for me. Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, they really changed their UI. Nice.
But what do you think about what we're building? Do you like it? Should we keep going?
Oh, definitely. What are you talking about? You have
I
to.
mean, it's weird. This was not on the list of what to do. I mean, even Nick could tell you. Nick, was this on the list?
No.
Not even close.
Oh, I understand. It just took us all to. It stole so many hours from me, OpenClaw.
It was so strange for me.
Now my question is my API key. Where do I wrap it in the ENV?
No, what API key?
Well, any API key that I now use, what's the
tell it
secure
to
way to
use
do it?
Just tell it to use a .env, and you're good.
But where do I put the key?
It'll put it in its workspace.
So you want me to put it in the chat?
Yeah, it's okay, because the chat is
It's encrypted.
yeah.
Okay. Say it again for me. Yeah, I know. It does it all the time. Yeah, it does it all the time. You see the thing at the bottom? Yeah, I don't know. It's been always doing that, honey. Yeah. Don't worry. I'll fix it. You know, under those two little drawers, you see there's water. Yeah, it's been happening. I'll take care of it. You don't have to worry. So yeah, so you're saying it's okay to just throw it in the chat, okay?
what's crazy, I think, about OpenClaw is when you use OpenClaw through the machine,
Mm-hmm.
you're getting like unlimited chatting without an API key until you change the model. And like, who even cares? Like, do you really need to determine a model? Like, are you smart enough, Sharon, to know when you need Opus and when you need GPT and when you need Perplexity? And if you think you are, then I mean, kudos to you, because I'm not. I would rather.
I'm not. Why are you saying I would have? I didn't build the models. How do I know which tool
Exactly.
call is? I
I-
didn't build the. No, I don't know
I'm
that.
saying, like, you should, but like I don't. So like for me,
Mm-mm.
AI knows what to do better than me.
Yeah, when it comes to that stuff, it's like, no, I don't have to. For me, it's like I'm just trying to. So in my case, I would just try if I had to pay, myself, I would just try the open source models or the cheapest ones. I would try to get as much context out of them. But of course, you can make sub agents and you can be a little bit more smart about that part, at least, right? Then you don't have to offload everything to one. But that's all I think about. What's the most cost efficient? And how much context can I get out it? And is it does it have function and tool calling, right? If it has that, I'm good, right? That's all I look
I
for.
would say now it does ish, and like it needs to be evolved. So hopefully in the next few months, Sharon, we can see like updates that will bring out more usefulness. Because for me, I mean, I Nick, question. You use machine, right? You've used it, you've done things, you've researched.
Yeah.
What do you think the fundamental difference is between like machine and like OpenClaw? Mind you, you're using Telegram, right? You know what Telegram doesn't render?
No.
HTML, code files,
That is true.
PDFs. So like, where do you think the delta is between machine and OpenClaw? And I know the delta, but I'm curious.
Well, you
Oh,
definitely
there's an LLM doc. Okay, I love that. Oh, I'm sorry, people.
But there is that limitation, right? Because you want to see what you're building. You want to see your chats in a way where it's just outside of your like Telegram app, and I think there's definitely not that transparency when it comes to seeing what folders and files you like are trying to create, what research
I mean,
or
I agree with you. I think, look, everyone who's watching this, there's a few things you should take away from this. One is TSI is awesome. Number one, full stop. Would you not agree, Sharon?
What is awesome?
TSI.
Of course, TSI is awesome. What are you talking about?
So that's the first thing you should take away from this live, obviously. The second thing is that OpenClaw and Machine are fundamentally different. Machine is built to do autonomous tasks for you. OpenClaw is allowing you to construct the AI that you speak to. And I think understanding the differences and then being optimistic, right, about the future is important, because as we evolve and as machine evolves, we will take their evolutions and apply them. And Sharon, I know you tried Comfy, obviously, and you were like, update to the latest version, obviously. Just like that, we will support open software in the way that we are supporting it now. And like, I think it's important to bring groundbreaking software into machine. And yes, I wasted like 6 days, but Nick, would you
You guys
not?
are our break. You guys are our bridge. You guys are our bridge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
You guys are our bridge. Look, Factory AI. You guys introduced me to Factory AI, and you guys pulled up. You set an emergency meeting, so to say, and then we all came together and set it up.
well,
I mean, you guys are my bridge to the newest, greatest, biggest, best AI technology. You guys are my bridge.
and what that's called is R&D. So research
Yeah.
research and development, right? New tools
That's
come
what,
out. Can it be integrated? Can it be actually applicable? And if this is something that is seamless and like really easy for like people to actually, even that don't have like the most experience in setting up and that aren't super technical, can they actually, get into this tool and leverage and use this
And
for their
that's a
workflow?
yes.
And that's what's really, really awesome.
yeah. I also get good code from you guys, right? Like projects. You guys know how many projects I built because of you guys, right?
It's
So
Yeah.
for
great.
me, it's like you guys are for me like my AI gateway, right? Not the Cloudflare AI gateway, or the Vercel one. You guys are.
But you're learning, I think, the fundamental part of being an engineer, something that Nick learned a while ago. And it's that, looking at other projects really make a difference.
Yeah, and also, in Sharon's like perspective, like there are like this. It's what's called the forever boot camp, right? Like you're always trying to learn.
Sharon's
you're
stuck in
always-
boot camp purgatory. She's never leaving. There's no
I'm
door.
never leaving. I got on Ross's cases. He explained a couple of database things to me. I always ask Ross questions. Hey, can you help? Can you tell me this? What about this? What about this? I'm always asking him something technical. Always.
Yeah, well, that's why I always like when I was in that space earlier with Ross with you, and the question was about something about the obstacles that you've faced in your development career. Like you should have had tons of things to say.
Yeah,
But I think it's sometimes
the best response is how much time do you have?
Yeah,
Because I could go for an hour about development.
yeah. Because as a builder, like Sharon, like as a builder, you face all sorts of obstacles. So it's really important
Yeah.
to actually take that time.
But you guys were there for us. And that's why I always say I was lucky because I had the human element. I had professionals that held my hand, right? So
Yeah,
so it's
but
not like
but it's also you're embarking in this journey. So what are certain like obstacles that you face, outside of just that, like assistance where most people don't have. So it's like really important for you to kind of like bring that transparency and that like relatableness where people are expecting to like, especially people that aren't really necessarily builders but are trying to like career shift and trying to learn. And vibe coding, like sometimes isn't always like, it's just it's a label, right? Because beyond that, if you're actually learning and like understanding the tools at hand and understanding the different languages and resources you have, I feel like it's definitely something that you like as a person have to kind of embark and kind of grasp because you can't just do it alone, So it's really good that you're actually spending the time and putting in the work.
I mean, think about it. It's so I'm coding every day and I have to learn while I'm coding, right? That's why I had so many questions for Ross yesterday regarding database. Because we're full stack, right? We're doing the whole thing, which makes it even harder. It's not, each back end, front end, database, they were all one role, right? One person, one human. And I'm doing all of this. It's really rough. So, and these things, setting these things up and learning, you just have to go through it. You have to roll up your sleeves and get your hands dirty. It's otherwise you're not gonna, if you don't like this, then you're not gonna, I wouldn't even waste my time because I know a lot of people say that it's going to get easier, but it's still going to be technical,
It's true.
If you need to look behind what's in front here, it's technical. It's never going to be non-technical. I read so many articles yesterday and today, and it's like AI kind of code, they go hand in hand if you really want power, right? So you're just going to have to go through a couple of things, but it's really not It's not crazy if you
But
really just want to
think-
do it, but you're going to have a very valuable skill
and
set.
Sharon and Nick, you can have your own opinion, but like when I look at this, look Nick, when I look at this, right? You know what I see?
What?
I see a way for people that have no idea nor a care in the world about coding can manage 6 connected agents. This is
Yep,
what I
that's
see.
true.
What do you guys
Yeah.
see?
You just, yep.
That I see.
You don't need to code. Yep.
I see.
Yep.
I see a 2026 business development Tamagotchi. That's what I see.
It's awesome. Look at this.
And it doesn't poop on the floor. It just does your work.
It does it. Yeah, it just does your work, right? I'm
That's
setting it
what-
up right now.
that's what
So it's asking me now how I want it. A question for you guys. I mean, curl is that too easy?
No, curl works. Just give it
I
curl.
love curl. I'm
Curl.
like, do curl, baby. Don't worry about Don't worry about any of that. Just do curl.
Curl is great.
I love curl.
But for me, Sharon and Nick, like I don't see Clawbot and a weird UI. I
Nope.
see a
This
new
is-
version of Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
Think
Look,
about
they're just
your
floating
child.
there waiting to do work.
Think about Tamagotchi. You clean its poop. You put it through little adventures to level it up for what? And I look at this, and I see little lobsters in front of computer screens doing my work.
Mm-hmm.
I see in this screen right here a little lobster named Bob. Guys, meet Bob. Here he is. He's part claw and part machine. He's talking to me because I got close to him, Sharon. Now he wants to chat.
Now he wants to chat.
But he's part claw, part machine, and he is working and he's ready to do whatever you want him to do. He's like literally waiting. How much fun is a Tamagotchi that helps you research, Nick? Think about that. How crazy is that?
It's so cool.
It's the future of this phenomena that was Tamagotchi in the 90s, but now virtualized. What does
Just
Bob
floating there.
poop on the floor for it to be a game?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Look at it.
I don't know what it is, Sharon. I don't know what this is. I don't even understand like the capability or the reason. I built it because it was interesting, and it's kind of tickling this weird thing that like when I remember when I was in the 90s and I had a Tamagotchi. It vividly gives me vibes. And it's weird, and I know that. And Sharon, you could probably be like, I'm never going to be in 3D version because it's super weird. But what about that one day when you have a friend over who's like, what is AI?
What is AI? And then you're like, this is
And
AI.
you-
They're gonna freak
show
out.
them- and then you show them an office with Bob in it, and Claudio, and Claudio. Like, what are they going to say? I don't know, Nick.
They're
what do
gonna
you-
be like, what? I want one. That's what they're gonna say.
And I'm not gonna say we because it's me. But am I crazy? Nick? Like, does it
No.
not give you Tamagotchi
This-
vibes?
Well, I was too young for that too, but
Stop. You know what
But
a
it doesn't
Tamagotchi
matter. This is so cool. It's just for especially for youngsters. You guys, schools, and so look at this. Like,
I know. How cool is it? Imagine being 12 years old and having Claudio
Like-
and Bob helping you on your fucking research.
imagine you could just say like, this little crab can read my emails, and they're gonna be like, what? This little crab can send my grandma an email. They're gonna be like, what? Yeah.
No, but I really do think it's huge. And I don't think it's huge for the reasons that all the people on Twitter think or all the people on social media. Like you said, and it's honestly, I didn't think about it, but Nick, imagine if you were 14 or 12 and you saw this. How would you connect with agents? Wouldn't it be more interesting?
yeah.
like, because for me, I'm 30, almost 36. Imagine being 12. Would this be helpful?
Yeah.
What do you think, honestly? Like, because we're about to be with 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds. Like, and we're going to show them this. Like, what do you think that's going to be like? I think it lowers the barrier for what AI is and understanding. Like, what an agent is.
Well, I think it's like the evolution, right, of like what an NPC is to now.
So you're relating it to gaming?
Yeah.
You think this is a relation direct to gaming?
I would say 80% would, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're now.
Oh my God! You want to hear something crazy, both of you? Do you want to know what my next idea is? You tell me what you think is crazy. What about a character that walks around instead of a camera? Right now, it's just a camera walking around. Like, look,
That would be
like,
so cool.
being a camera, like
That would be
walking
so
around.
cool.
You see? I'm gonna put like a third-person character, like your player character, and then you can like go to machines.
Are they allowed? Are they allowed to have lunch? Are they allowed to have lunch?
Maybe.
Can they
like,
take a break?
But they're robots.
Are they allowed to unionize and start?
No, but look at
for-
Sharon. Look at my city.
That is so funny. I didn't even see the city with mine.
You gotta look. It's
That's
there.
so. I gotta look.
But I don't know, like
Oh,
Nick,
yeah,
Sharon,
there's the city.
both of you. Am I crazy here, or is this potentially something useful for people that don't understand this? To understand this.
And I can hire as many as I want. Yes,
Up-
this is great, Ross.
up to
This is
50.
perfect. This is great. Fleet dashboard. We got 2 agents and only 1 working. Hey, get to work. What are you doing? What are you doing over there? Stop hanging out. Get to work. Now, this is now real Sims, right? This is so cool. I love it.
But if anyone has any questions on how to use this, definitely reach out to TSI_org. We're happy to answer any questions. And as always, Sharon, thank you for being the center of our live stream. I appreciate it.
No problem. I love this stuff.
I'm going to go eat dinner
Thank you.
and not code because that's part of being human, eating dinner. But
Yep.
honestly, guys, pay attention to what's going on because it's going to shape the future of how this happens. So if you're not paying attention, like, what are you doing? Pay attention. It's like free. Paying attention is free. Action's not free. That causes you to use brain power. Use brain power.
It's going to
try
be
it.
very welcome.
It's literally completely free on machine. Try it now.
This is awesome. Thanks so much, Ross. Thanks so much,
Yeah,
Nick. You guys are
sure.
great.
Thanks to everyone.
Enjoy your food. Bye-bye.